I wasn't planning on making a video this morning, but because it's the eve of 6/11, the day of the strawberry moon that we've been talking about most recently, and that's our high watch date at the moment. I wanted to point out a few things in iPet Goat that I have touched on a little bit in other videos, but I want to really show you a few more things. Here's the opening scene here, and we see the puppet master Satan with the puppet hanging from the strings. If you look, the board here and the colors that are illuminating here seems to be strawberry, like the strawberry moon that we're looking for. On his hand here, it looks like to me a 2 and a 3. And I've always thought that the fingers here make a 9 that kind of hide behind the board for your 923. Um, so, but I do want to show you a couple things on here that I find interesting. Here again, we see the Bush character lit up in that same strawberry red color. That's potentially pointing towards the strawberry moon that we're looking for. But what I wanted to highlight here are the two scenes that I consider rapture scenes in iPet Goat. So I'm going to move really quickly up to this scene here, and we're going to watch it. I don't want to really put this up too loud, but I want to show you something. So here we see the boy in white going up in front of the full moon, and that could be the moon that we're looking for. So I'm going to move this over for a second and show you some stuff. So when the boy first comes up, the time on the video is 5:19 and it leaves 7:28. So I'm just going to move this over and get the calculator. So something I've been doing is a little math, and it seems to be showing a lot of stuff. So 7:28 take away 5:19 is 2:09, and that looks like 9/11, doesn't it? What did I do with that other thing? I don't know. But anyway, if you flip this over, you get 611. So that could represent June 11th. So we're going to move this scene out of here, and we're going to come back to this again. And then I wanted to show you the second scene, which is this scene here. So when the Antichrist comes out of the birth canal, this is the birthing of the Antichrist, you can see the crown of thorns is still on his head and the church in the background. So if we move ahead a little bit, just watch. The crown is gone completely at 6:01. So I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to move that over, and then I'm going to take, where is it? I don't know. I'm just so not good at this stuff. Here it is. Okay. So 727 subtracting 601 leaves us with 126 for 612. You know, give or take a day, depending on your time zone. But something else that's interesting in this video here is what's behind him. As we see the church start to crumble, just watch for a second when it moves over a little bit. Right here, I'll stop it. And then you got a 6 hiding behind here, a 1, and a 1 for 611, which is also 911 flipped upside down. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you are paying attention, but you've seen this 8647, right? And you know, James Comey, I think it was on Twitter he posted it. Here it is. I think so. Yeah, James Comey. And so we all know what this is saying. It's saying to get rid of 86, like in restaurant terms, when you're out of something. 47, president number 47. But something else I found interesting is James Comey, his initials are JC. And who are we waiting for? Jesus Christ, right? So when I put these numbers in the date calculator, September 11th, 2001, the first 9/11 event, to the potential second 9/11 event, you get the same numbers. They're not exactly in the same order, but I thought that was pretty interesting. And tomorrow it will be 23 years and 9 months from September 11th, 2001. So you get your 923 right there. I found all of that stuff to be pretty interesting. So here I'm watching for, the full moon. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, so I'm on the East Coast, and the full moon is at 12 a.m. So that'll be the midnight hour, which is also pretty interesting. And that's when we'll have our full strawberry moon. And at the midnight hour, it becomes full, which is interesting. So here we go. Here's our Sagittarius with the moon in the bow. Say goodbye. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, guys, or tomorrow, but I just wanted to point these couple things out to you. And I don't know. We're watching together. So God bless.